Kids Place Kids. Bump ba da bump 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 bump. Hi. I had this idea that we could try and make salt and flour dough, which isn't for eating, it's for sculpting with. And then I had another idea that Friday is May 1st, and May 1st is May Day. And when I was a kid, on May Day, we used to pick bouquets and make a little paper folder or paper card and say Happy May Day, and then take it and set it on our neighbor's porch. And right now, a lot of people might be feeling kind of lonely. Maybe they're not getting company. Maybe they're older and they can't see their grandkids. Or maybe they could just use a nice little surprise. So everybody has a lot of little flowers in their yard. Doesn't matter if they're dandelions or the little daisies or whatever's growing in your yard. If you think about it, Thursday night, pick a bouquet. Pick a bouquet, just a little one, and take it over to your neighbor's porch, and then run away with a little card. Well, leave the card there that says Happy May Day, and you can say who it's from, or you can just have it be a surprise. We used to just have it be a surprise. So I thought one other thing we could do is make salt and flour water, salt and flour dough, and make some little mini vases out of it after you bake it. So let's get started. For me, I don't need very much dough, so I cut the recipe in half. I'm going to use 1 cup of flour and a 1/2 cup of salt. And I'm going to put those in a bowl. So I have 1 cup of flour and a 1/2 cup of salt. And I'm just going to mix those together with a fork. And then have up to about 1 cup of warm water, really warm water. You're not going to need the whole cup, but there's not a true measurement. What you're looking for is a consistency in the dough that's not too sticky. So I'm going to add some more water and stir it up. And if you don't want to make salt and flour dough, I think little jars make good vases. And I also made this little paper cone. This is what I used to do when I was a kid. Put a little aluminum foil in it. I wrote Happy May Day on it. And then I can just put a bouquet right inside of there and leave it on somebody's porch that maybe needs a little surprise. So back to my mixing, I'm going to add a little more water. I just don't want it to get sticky. I want it to be that nice consistency so it doesn't stick to my hands and I can make cool things with it. When you're done making your sculptures or your vases or your little pinch pots, you're going to bake it kind of slowly in the oven at about 300, and sometimes it takes up to an hour. I actually put just a little bit too much water in this, so I'm going to add a little extra flour, and then I'm going to probably knead it together. It's not bad. I just don't want it to stick to my hands. If you don't feel like sculpting something, but you have some cookie cutters, like we have a little guitar cookie cutter here, you can just roll it out about a 1/2 inch thick and use a cookie cutter to make your designs. Let's see how this is feeling. Ooh, it feels pretty good. I'm going to scoop my water over and put a little bit of flour down to knead it just a little bit, but this barely needs to be kneaded. It's really a nice consistency. We only had whole wheat flour, so that's what I used, and it really is a nice consistency. I'll show you some of the things that just came out of the oven. I made a little pinch pot that could be used as a vase. Probably just put a little aluminum foil in it. I made a snake just by rolling it. I made a big kind of bowl, and you could lay flowers in it. Probably put a little aluminum foil in it just to hold the water. And then I made a bunny rabbit. So you can make whatever you want out of salt and flour dough. It's really a nice dough, and then just go out into your yard. I found all these flowers out of my yard. I don't even know what some of them are, but I know everybody should have the little white daisies, and they make a perfect mini bouquet. So I hope that you'll think about making salt and flour dough and then send me pictures of what you make. It's really fun to play with. When you bake it, remember it gets hard. So this little bunny is hard. And also, I don't have any paints here, and I don't have any permanent markers. But if you have permanent markers or temper paint or acrylic paint, once you made a sculpture, you could paint it. I just don't happen to have any of that stuff. So I hope you have a good May Day on Friday, May 1st. It's celebrated all over the world, and I hope you think of something fun to make with salt and flour dough. So we'll see you next time. I miss you guys. I hope you're doing okay, and give somebody a little surprise. Give them a little bouquet. They'll love it.